What is that? 39. For as Antonius had an admirable turn for suggesting opposite hints and either suppressing or exciting the suspicions of the hearers, so no man could explain and define or discuss a point of equity with a more copious facility than Crassus, as sufficiently appeared upon many other occasions, but particularly in the cause of Manius Curius, which was tried before the centumviri. For he urged a great variety of arguments in the defense of right and equity against the literal jubet of the law, and supported them by such a numerous series of precedents that he overpowered Quintus Scaevola, a man of uncommon penetration and the ablest civilian of his time, though the case before them was only a matter of regal right. But the cause was so ably managed by the two advocates, who were nearly of an age and both of consular rank, that while each endeavored to interpret the law in favor of his client, Crassus was universally allowed to be the best lawyer among the orators, and Scaevola to be the most eloquent civilian of the age, for the latter could not only discover with the nicest precision what was agreeable to law and equity, but had likewise a consciousness and propriety of expression which was admirably adapted to his purpose. In short, he had such a wonderful vein of oratory in commenting, explaining, and discussing that I never beheld his equal, though in amplifying, embellishing, and refuting he was rather to be dreaded as a formidable critic than admired as an eloquent speaker. 40. Indeed, said Brutus, though I always thought I sufficiently understood the character of Scaevola by the account I had heard of him from Caius Rutilius, whose company I frequented for the sake of his acquaintances with him, I had not the least idea of his merit as an orator. I am now, therefore, not a little pleased to be informed that our republic has had the honor of producing so accomplished a man in such an excellent genius. Really, my Brutus, said I, you may take it from me that the Roman state had never been adorned with two finer characters than these. For as I have before observed that the one was the best lawyer among orators, and the other the best speaker among the civilians of his time, so the difference between them in all other respects was of such a nature that it would almost be impossible for you to determine which of the two you would rather choose to resemble. For as Crassus was the oldest of all our elegant speakers, so Scaevola was the most eloquent among those who were distinguished by the concise accuracy of their language. And as Crassus tempered his affability with a proper share of severity, so the rigid air of Scaevola was not destitute of the milder graces of an affable condensation. Yeah, no, condescend condescension. God damn it, I can't say that word. What is it? It's condescending, but it's condescension. Yeah. Though this was really their character, it is very possible that I may be thought to have embellished it beyond the bounds of truth to give an agreeable air to my narrative. But as for your favorite seat, my Brutus, the old academy has defined all virtue to be a just mediocrity. It was the constant endeavor of these two eminent men to pursue this golden mean, and yet it so happened that while each of them shared a part of the other's excellence, he preserved his own entire. To speak what I think, replied Brutus, I have not only acquired a proper acquaintance with the characters from your account of them, but I can likewise discover that the same comparison might be drawn between you and Servius Sulpicius, which you have just been making between Crassus and Scaevola. In what manner, said I, because you, replied Brutus, have taken the pains to acquire an extensive a knowledge of the law as is necessary for an orator, and Sulpicius, on the other hand, took care to furnish himself with sufficient eloquence to support the character of an able civilian. Besides, your age corresponded as nearly to his as the age of Crassus did to that of Scaevola. All right.